I didn't realize how stuck I felt, doing the same thing every day class, campus, and repeat. So when spring break came around, I knew I needed to get away. Hi, lovelies. Welcome to my first YouTube video. You always just feel like you're not good enough for something, but I was like, hey, let's stop the self doubt. Let's stop all the worries. What the heck? Just post that video. So here we are today making a YouTube video of my solo trip in Wilmington. I am really, really excited. I've never been on a trip by myself before. I don't really know what to expect out of it. I hope it's really fun. I hope I enjoy it a lot. I'm not going to talk long because I'm really hungry. And by the way, if I am awkward in some scenes, I'm so sorry. Give me a break. This is my first video, so work with me. When I tell you it is so beautiful out here, it is gorgeous. It's empty on the beach. I paid for parking for about 2 hours. So it's just so peaceful. My toes in the sand, the sun shining down, nice breeze. Eat my chicken tenders. It's just so peaceful. I hope you guys can even hear me. I don't know. Fear rips us from freedom. I read this line so many times over and over, and it stuck with me. We don't realize how many times in life we hold ourselves back because we're afraid. Afraid of our own thoughts alone, afraid of the feeling of loneliness, afraid of other people's thoughts. But the thing is, freedom really starts when you decide to go anyway. Take that trip because you never know what might happen. Guys, I found a seashell. I feel like my hair is low-key a mess. I don't know. It's just the wind was blowing it and now it's stuck one way and it's a hot mess. But yeah, we're gonna head back. I had 30 more minutes on my parking thing, but I got cold out there. I was wrapped up in a blanket and I got cold and I was like, yo, I had fun with my hour and a half, but the 30 minutes left, I had to get out of here. But so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi, lovelies. We're back from a long, nice day. So, as you guys can see, this is not teriyaki plate. So, let me tell you the story. So, I pulled up, and I was in a rush, because I didn't want to be late before it closed. So, I pulled up, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and walk in. And so, there's already people fussing at the cash register. That's the first strike. And so, I guess the guy that was working there tried to lie about what the guy said about his order and charge him extra than he actually needed. And so the guy was like, yeah, I just want my refund. But the guy was like, oh, you can't get a refund, all this kind of stuff. And they're fussing back and forth. All right, that's one thing. Secondly, they were getting everybody orders wrong. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. We ain't paying to get wrong food, okay? No. And then third strike, everything was just like all the food was just open, and you would come up and just grab a plate and close it yourself and everything. Why are people over my food? So you know what? We got Miami's Junior because you can't go wrong with that. It's delicious. I got a teriyaki chicken plate with double rice. I wasn't gonna get a bowl, but the bowl was 80 cents cheaper. I might as well just go ahead and get a plate. So that's what I did. By the way, I'm not used to these odd things. That's why I might be looking weird or acting weird because they're low key kind of uncomfortable. But it says leave on here for 30 minutes. That's what we're gonna do. I paid for it, so guess what? We're leaving it on there for 30 minutes. I really enjoyed today. It was very nice, calming, beautiful. Um, but for the rest of the night, I'm gonna just chill, watch my show Paradise. If you haven't watched it, you better watch it. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and watch Paradise, eat my food, chill, might edit some before I go to sleep. But besides that, yeah. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you lovelies tomorrow. Bye, guys. Good morning, lovelies. Put your tools up. Put your tools up. What? Put your tools up. It is day 2 in Wilmington. And oh my gosh, I can't speak. Today, this morning, we're going to go to this bagel place. I saw a lot of people say it's good. It's called Seaside Bagels. I've heard a lot about it. So I'm like, why not? We'll try it out. And then we're going to go to Cafe Mata. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but they have matcha. So I will be there, okay? I will be there. And then also, they have like a pottery place where you can go in and paint pottery. So we're gonna do that today as well. So let's roll into our little makeup routine and I'll talk you through it of what I do. I'm not big into makeup yet, also because makeup is very expensive and getting into that hobby broke. Okay, I'm gonna be broke, okay? So like maybe down the line I'll get more into makeup, but right now I keep it simple, nothing crazy. I'm basic. Let's go ahead and get into it. I was going to leave this part in of me just yapping, but the truth is, I don't think I need to say everything, just what actually mattered. I didn't start creating content because I had a plan or because I knew what I was doing. I started in a place where I was still figuring myself out. And I think that's why it means so much to me now. Because it's not just content, it's pieces of me in different stages of my life. And along the way, I had to realize this isn't about everyone else's opinions. It's not about who understands it or who agrees with it. This is about me and my journey. And the people who are meant to see it will. I don't need to explain everything. I don't need to prove anything. I just need to be real. Let's unwrap this hair because, honey, low-key scared. Okay, low-key scared because I don't know how it's going to be. I'm praying to the hair gods. Please, please, please. Don't let my hair be stuck, okay? Y'all. Y'all. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Can y'all see me? Hold up. I hope y'all can. I really don't know. So, my everyday jewelry, I'm very basic. These little bracelets, they're just like, slide on. You ain't gotta worry about hooking on because some of them don't be fitting at all. You literally just slide on, and that is it. Little simple bracelet. I always, always, always have my promise ring. Always. Hey, hey. It looks so pretty on my hand. I love it so much. Here's my class ring. simple but nice too. Okay, and then I just have these cute little earrings going on. Here's the little earrings. I hope you guys can see. Here's the rings, and here's the nails. Little cute, little cute, little cute something. Let me stop yapping. Let's get out of here and enjoy today. Bye, lovelies. Another day at the beach, and it is so gorgeous. It's not cold, it's not hot, and it's like the perfect medium. There's no one out here. That's the bagel in half. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. There's something about being here. It makes everything feel a little quieter. Like for a moment, nothing really needs to be rushed. Nothing needs to be figured out right away. I think we spend so much time trying to plan everything, trying to have all the answers, that we forget what it feels like to just be, to just exist in a moment without overthinking it. And out here, it's like everything slows down enough for you to actually hear your own thoughts again. Not the noise, not the pressure, just you. And maybe that's what I needed the most. Not a big change, not some perfect plan, just a moment to breathe and take everything in as it is.
There is a life I lead in this city.
So we stopped by Cafe Mata. I've never tried ube, but it's a ube matcha latte. So we're going to give it a stir and a try. And we're going to see if it's actually good. I don't really know what to expect. So let's give it a stir. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the flavor, but it's not I don't think it's as strong as I'm used to from the other place. But I'd give that a 6, a 5 or 6 out of 10. It's definitely not top of my list, but it's definitely still good. I'm gonna drink this, and then I'm gonna head to the little pottery thing, and then we'll see from there.
Staring with the light it holds. When I return from my spinning bone, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
That was actually so fun. So I have to pick it up in 2 weeks. So I'm gonna head to the Riverwalk, I believe, since it should be near here. So I'm gonna head over there and go walk around, probably go back to the room, and I most likely will end up at the beach again. So don't be surprised. So I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Bye, guys. What is life? I think that's something a lot of us don't really know because we're so busy just existing, waking up, going through our routines, handling responsibilities, and doing everything that we feel like we have to do. And somewhere in all of that, we forget what it's actually like to live. Maybe living isn't about big moments, it's about the small and quiet ones. When you slow down, step outside, and just breathe. When you feel the wind, when you take in God's creations, and for a moment, nothing else matters. I think that's what life really is. Not the rush, not the pressure, just these moments. So maybe we don't have it all figured out, but sometimes we just have to slow down and actually live while we're here. Hey y'all, so I just got back from the Riverwalk place that I was like walking around and stuff, sitting on the couch. I mean, not couch, but the place I was walking around at. That was really nice. The breeze was so nice. It felt so good. But I had to use the bathroom, and they had no bathroom, so I went ahead and head back to the hotel because I low-key have a headache as well. So I'm gonna chill here for probably about a little while, and then head back to the beach, probably grab some food. I'm probably just gonna chill, edit some, and relax because low key hot outside. So I will see y'all later on today. Bye, guys. This morning didn't really go how I planned at all. I had a lot I wanted to get done, things I wanted to film, and it just didn't happen like I thought it would. I ran into issues, technology issues, running out of storage, and for a moment, it was just very frustrating. But I had to remind myself, not everything is going to go perfectly. And sometimes you just have to shift your mindset and take a step back and reset. So I decided to get some food, sit down for a second, and not let it ruin the rest of my day. So, thank you, Wilmington, for a trip I never knew I needed. Bye, lovelies.